Hello, Tim Hofflander here. This video is about overcoming the addiction of gaming. Gaming is highly overrated when done in excess. If you can't stop once you start, you have to quit completely, otherwise it will cause you destruction. Today, you need to find something bigger than gaming, more important than gaming to put in your life. Today, you need to start down a new path doing activities which do satisfy. To quit a gaming addiction, you need to find something new to do with your time. So while it sounds simple, it could not be more complicated. So before you do that, begin your journey by starting a journal. Any old notebook will do, or buy a notebook for $1. Start to fill your journal with ideas about quitting addiction from my website or from other sources. This is vital because you need to literally beat your addiction to death before you can enjoy anything else. So while the first step is to find something else to do, realize it will be tough to do that. It'll be tough for that to be fun until you beat gaming to death with a club. Experts say that we should admit we are powerless over gaming, that our lives have become unmanageable. I really hate to admit that they are right. I most earnestly want to believe that I still have the power, but any real gamer has lost the power. There are two power sources for you. The first is to join a Gamers Anon group. You can do that online, or if you're in a big city, you might be able to find one. The second is your higher power. To be honest, we will always have some addictions if we don't have a right relationship with God. You will never get to the right destination if you always go down the wrong road. So, while I will give you tons of practical ideas and drills to do to learn how to quit your gaming, be aware that if you don't go down the right road, you will just trade in one negative addiction for another. So, you need to find 2 or 3 or more positive addictions. It's amazing how powerful your subconscious mind is. Every single time you do a new positive activity, your subconscious programs it into your brain. The more you do it, the more entrenched the program becomes. It becomes a habit that helps start to squeeze out bad habits. Write down 3 positive addictions. Now, one thing I've been doing over the last few weeks is I've been saying to myself several times a day, gaming keeps me behind. I'm the type of person who likes to do things to get ahead, and then I get caught up in gaming, and I do it too much, and it starts to get me behind. And for you, whether it's behind financially or behind in schoolwork or behind in relationships, for most of us, gaming does keep us behind. So to say that, that has been really helpful for me. Emotions. Life is filled with constant problems, and these issues lead to negative emotions, which are often triggers to gaming. It is wise to retrain your mind to react moderately to life's constant problems. Anger, self-pity, resentment, frustration, boredom, or anything else that triggers your gaming needs to be changed. Make a note of what emotions cause you problems. Then pray, plan, and prepare yourself to react differently. Your mind will learn new habits. If you get angry every day, you have that habit. Now, if you make efforts every day to keep your anger under control, you are beginning to form a new habit that will assist you in learning self-control. What happens is that your emotions get out of control. And what do you do when you get upset? You game. So it is wise to spend a lot of time praying about the emotion that leads you to your gaming. Write down what emotions tend to lead you back to gaming. It is helpful to turn away aggressively from thoughts of gaming as many times as it takes per day to train ourselves to do that. To turn away aggressively means to turn away instantly from any emotions, situations, temptations, wrong people, or anything else that may trip us up. What do you do that leads to gaming? Do you hang with the wrong friends? Do you fantasize about winning? Does drinking or drugs lead you to start again? Today, write in your journal things that you do that lead you to gaming. The question is, once we go over the line of moderation, can we increase our pleasure? The answer is you can never increase your pleasure with out of control gaming, because even if you win, all you are doing is what I call selling our pleasure backwards. When you win, you get extreme pleasure because you won. You're having a great time. However, when you lose everything because of gaming, you crash and have extreme pain with the situation you are now in. This week, say every morning, noon, and night, I can't increase my pleasure this month by gaming. I talk a lot more on my website about that specific theory, which you'll prove in your own case 100% of the time. Lastly, you'll need to change your focus to trying to have joy over the course of the whole month. You will never have maximum joy over the whole month if you ruin everything by going back to your addiction. Let's talk about toughness. Gaming is usually accompanied by an unknown attitude of, I must have short-term pleasure at any cost. To fight this attitude, pray, Father, take away my love of pleasure and fill me with a spirit of toughness. A spirit of toughness leads to God's joy because we are saying that we will stop doing the wrong behavior. We will instead be tough and switch to an activity that we only sort of like. But it is an activity which avoids destruction and leads to long-term joy and a chance to find our purpose. Don't ruin tomorrow today. Everyone who has a bad habit ruins tomorrow. The big problem is that for many people, tomorrow is now today. Today they are stressed out, strung out, and totally frazzled from what happened yesterday. For me, stress can lead back to addiction. When I put a specific time limit on activities which raise my stress level, plus praying about being moderate in all things, I probably triple or quadruple my odds of success. What do you need to plan more often which will help you avoid your addiction? This almost concludes this video, but I also have a website at stoptheaddictions2.com which consists of a free 40-day program for quitting gaming. I also have a website at stoptheaddictions.com which has great programs for quitting drugs, drinking, sex addictions, and gambling. All of these programs are about finding your purpose while quitting bad habits. Thank you for watching. God bless. And here I'm going to put on the screen these two sites. Stop the Addictions 2 is the gaming website, and stoptheaddictions.com is my website for the other ailments that I talked about earlier. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.